Oh, hello, and welcome to the FrankenGames, a video series in which I play every Frankenstein video game ever made. This is day 15, which means we've officially made it, folks. We're halfway through, and I'm not actually made it to the end, but by the end of this video, it'll be past the halfway point, and that's fine. I'm not lamenting the fact that we're only halfway or anything. I'm just making note of the fact that, yeah, we're already here. It's been a lot of games. We're going to be in games like, yeah, we're entering the early 40s. 40 out of like 80 something games. I think 84, 85 is where it is right now. The number fluctuates as I have to add games and remove games that I discover along the way here. But yeah, we're halfway along. But as always, because this all exists because Mary Shelley wrote a book in 1818 called Frankenstein. And I always highlight a random quote from that book, and you've already seen it below. How ignorant art thou in thy pride of wisdom! Exclamation point. That's missing there, but it should be there. Really simple one. I'm pretty sure this is the creature telling the Frankenstein, the doctor, like, you know, you're so proud of your wisdom, your head is so big, you think you're so wise, but really you're an ignorant fool. You thought you knew everything, and you went too far with it, and now look what's happened. This is the creature saying, like, I exist, and you treated me bad, and now things are going horribly, and Frankenstein, it's on you for being, pride goeth before the fall, right? That's a Bible quote, I think, and that's what's going on here. It's just the creature reminding him, like, yeah, dude, you think you know what's going on, but you're a pretty ignoramus. So there you go, that's today's quote. And now let's move on to the first game. It is Frankenstein Master of Death, Frankenstein: Master of Death, from 2016, for Windows, Mac, Linux, and iOS, developed by Findway Studios and JetDog Studios Oi. I don't know what that's about. Oi what? Description is, save unhappy creatures from being a victim of an extremely inhuman experiment and stop the Baron. So, that's the description. Unhappy creatures, what could that possibly mean? I have no idea. And we are playing the Windows version, so let's go ahead and hop in. Oh, it's another one of those Big Fish games, which means we have to run it through their launcher. Is it going to automatically go, or do I have to click play now? I think it wants me to click play now. Yeah. And this is the trial. That's why it's warning me there, like, hey, you're running out of time. It's because they give you a 1 hour trial version, I guess, and you have to pay to keep playing after that. Would I want to keep playing? Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, fancy. This is not pre-rendered. Hold on a second. I knew that would happen, but I have to turn on my volume slightly because it is too loud for me. There we go. But yeah, that I don't think that's pre-rendered. Like, all the Big Fish games have had, you know, they're clearly made with 3D assets, the characters and the environments, but they're all pre-rendered. It's like they're just rendering out like videos and still shots and then doing up the art in 2D. But yeah, I think this is straight up 3D. So there we go, we're getting fancy with the 3D stuff. It does say HD right there, so yes, we're moving beyond the era of 4x3 resolution for these games. We're moving on to to greater things, visually speaking. I have no concept of what the game is actually about. Anything to do here? No. Change my profile. Yeah, let's create a profile. Just to save time, sure, let's be player 1. And new game. Oh, well, easy. I will always choose easy.
My current journey, and all the events to come, are due to a letter from my old friend Victor Frankenstein. Victor is a brilliant scientist, obsessed with the idea of helping people overcome the fear of death by finding the secret of eternal life. His letter is filled with worries and concerns, as well as the hope that I will help him. While he does not actually explain what's going on in the letter, he promises that all will become clear for me as soon as I arrive. if I will only come. It's obvious the letter is of great import, and I leave for a place he has mentioned immediately. When I arrive, Victor has assured me that he and his young wife Elizabeth will be there to meet me.
This dude sounds like a FPS protagonist. Real gruff, serious sort of dude. Also American. I always notice that in these stories. Whenever an actor is clearly not European, it's like, So you didn't go for it with the casting there, did you? Why are you giving me options again? What is there to do? I'm going to leave it as it is. Oh, how to play. Let's see what it says. Menu, map. Sure? Actually, hold on. Is that 3D? The main menu where he was, we were behind him in that chair, that looked real-time. Real-time rendered, that is. But then the cutscene did not look like... It looked pre-rendered. This looks like some of the elements... It's hard to tell. I mean, good on them. The fact that it's... Just click on Elizabeth to continue. Yeah, let's just play along here. Oh. See, that looks pre-rendered. So maybe it is pre-rendered 3D stuff. I don't know. What is that? Was that the creature? Or just a creature? Click on the vintage medical bag. Vintage. You have to note that particular detail. Click on the bag to zoom in. Oh, is this hidden object? No, why? It looked so good, and now it's just a hidden object game. Not to knock that. If you're into hidden object games, go nuts. There's a bunch of them. Not my favorite genre. We've had a few of these among the Frankenstein collection. Whenever you find yourself at a dead end, you can press the skull to get a hint. I click on the key to pick it up. Okay, we grabbed the key. Click on this button to return to the previous scene or zoom out. Sure. Once found, all the objects go into the inventory. Click on this button to see which items are in your inventory. Which button? Oh, this one. Okay, so we have a key. Wait, is it hidden object? I don't know. This made me think it is a hidden object. It is. Wait, what? It's not? I'm confused. Actually, no, it's not. If it's hidden object, it's not in the style of the earlier ones, where they were... to open the carriage, take the key from the inventory, use it in the lock. Do I single click? Yeah, I do. This screen is available anytime from the game menu. What am I looking at? Not clear. Alright, collect all the objects from the... Yep, it is hidden object. Okay, there it is. It's a great presentation of that genre, but just not my favorite thing to play. They're starting us off easy. Oh, look at that thing back there. That's a creepy looking guy. All right, let's just do this. I have noticed they ease up on the first levels because the first hidden object game I played, I forget the title of it. It's a Frankenstein something game. It was super difficult because there was a timer and the list of objects they required was like 15 things. It was nuts. It was like the very beginning of the game. And then the later ones, they're easing off. They're like, all right, well, first of all, I picked easy difficulty, so maybe that's why I'm seeing it in easy mode here. But yeah, they take it easy on you. Right? Yeah, the art's real good. Again, I'll give them that. The presentation's real good. The art's real great. So good job to the artists who worked on this. I am enjoying looking at your stuff. It's one of these slidey puzzles. And I did finish one. In one of these games did have a hidden puzzle, and I did make progress with it. I did accomplish something. All right, well, we're getting pieces of the bird. But I don't know that this is the... Can I swap anything? Oh, I can swap anything. It's not a sliding puzzle. That is significant. Yeah, that's huge. You know what? Yeah. Oh, man. I've played some sliding tile puzzle games. There it is. Is that the bird? That's the bird. Okay. Oh, they're adding more objects as we go. Great. Just fine. Violin, I was just looking at the violin, wasn't I? There it is. Glass of wine. I will say, this... Why should I take an empty glass? Oh, they expect me to put wine in there? That's... Okay. Oh, look at that. It's some item combination stuff. That's fancy. Good work. But yeah, I was going to say that this is much brighter. A problem I had with the earlier hidden object games is the environment's really dark, and just with having I have a light shining right there. It's hard to see when the screen's really dark, but this particular screen looks fine. Fish, 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 fish. Do you see a fish? Why are we going through a hoarder's carriage to find stuff? Yeah, I guess that's another weird aspect of the hidden object genre, is just like, for no reason at all, they're like, here's a pile of crap, sort through it all to find the specific items on their list. So it is weird. What is that? Oh, that's what I thought was the violin. I guess that's a lute. So it wouldn't have counted. A ball? A shoe? There's a shoe there. A screwdriver? I think I've seen that before. There it is. Glasses, I've seen those. Butterfly. No, it's not a butterfly. Fish? Oh, hedgehogs right there. What else? Fish, hourglass, we saw that. Bell. Bell. I wonder if this is still... Oh, that's a bell. Are you kidding? Okay. I wonder if this is still a genre people play. The hidden object genre. Like, I feel like if it has continued, it's got to be on mobile. Like, I don't see... Because this used to be a genre you'd find on, like, CDs. Kind of in the bargain bin area of a store that had PC software. These games would end up there. But that's dead. There's no way that's still a market anyone cares about, so it's got to be mobile. Like, if you're on mobile, maybe you find a free version of this, full of ads and annoying things. But I guess if you're really into the genre, that's got to be your main option these days. Alright, 3 more objects. Where's a fish? I don't think I've seen a fish anywhere in my searches here. Or a butterfly. There's a pumpkin, there's a teddy bear. Oh, there's a fish. Butterfly? No. No, bell. Ball. Ball? Oh, here's a ball, I guess. Oh, they want me to put air in the ball. Oh, wow. Sure. There you go. There you go. Also, why are some of them colored blue and some yellow? That's not clear. Butterfly. Butterfly's got to be somewhere in this mess. Up in the top right. I'm just not spotting it. I will not click the hint button because I don't think I need it at this point. In the mouth? No. What is this? That's like an anatomy model? Yeah, those are lungs. This is like the esophagus. If you rip the skin off your throat, I guess that's kind of what it looks like. Nothing there. Nothing here. Wow, done in by a butterfly. That is quite embarrassing. So once again, I have to question, like, what's going to be the meaningful progress for me in this game. I think getting through the gate would be enough. So let's find this butterfly so I can actually take that step into there. Oh, come on. How is the butterfly this well hidden? And this reminded me, the suitcase reminded me, I should also be looking at the designs of objects. There should be little comments from the protagonist like, "Oh, this is taking forever. I can't believe this butterfly is so well hidden. Why do I need to find a butterfly to open a gate? What madness is this?" No, nothing up there. Nothing up here. Nothing on the side of the suitcase. Not seeing it inside the basket. Nothing down there. Nothing by the telescope. This Smilodon skull. No help there. I like the music too. So there you go. I'll pay compliments to the artists, to the musicians, or the musical director or music manager, whoever made these music selections. It's all very good. Well, and the programmers and designers. Everyone who worked on this clearly did a good job. It's just that because it's not my kind of game, I don't immediately go to, let me thank the designers of this game. Because truthfully, yeah, I don't know the genre too well, so who knows, there might... Oh, you know what? We're doing the hints. Wait, why is there a map? Oh. Ooh. Whoa. I like this. I'm at the gates. I really love this. I love any map in a video game. When they let me just kind of like look around, get a sense of the entire game. Oh, there's a windmill. That's nice. There's a creepy carousel. There's going to be a graveyard. That's great. Fantastic job there. Wait, what? Huh? Go away, map. That is twice that I missed the hint. What does the hint do? Alright, we're gonna hint the hint again. You're kidding me. Did you see that? I sincerely hope that's not what I'm about to uncover. Because it sure looked to me like the butterfly is behind this part of the UI. I really hope that's not the case. Because if that is the case, I have words for, I guess they're testers. Yeah, I think it's... No way. I cannot believe that. That's where the butterfly is. That's nuts. Yeah, the butterfly is behind the UI. Are you kidding? I am upset. That is so upsetting. I dock 1 billion points from this game for that. And maybe there was an instruction somewhere that explains like, hey, sometimes you have to make the UI go away. But that is so unacceptable. Hiding a necessary thing behind the UI. Oh, that really annoyed me and angered me. And because of that, should I be done? Do we have anything relevant to opening this gate? Like, what's this? I need to take out the screws. Okay. Maybe we can get through the gate before I give up on this game. But what? Something is missing in the middle of the circle. You need to rotate the circles by clicking on them to assemble a picture. You can skip this puzzle as soon as the button in the upper right corner is refilled. Wait, how do I? Oh, it's one of these things. Puzzles. I know this kind of puzzle. I'll try it. Just so I don't end on a sour note from that last butterfly scenario. Wait, this is weird. What's the bottom? Oh, is this the bottom? Yeah, I think it's breathing fire. Okay. Whoa, that's intense. Okay, well there you go. That's going to be it for me in the game called Frankenstein, Master of Death. It's a hidden object game. That means I will never play this again. So let's go ahead and get out of here. It looks good. Sounds good. I have major questions for their QA people. Whoever decided hiding a vital element behind the UI was a good choice. That was a terrible choice. And you ruined this game for me. Alright, moving on. Yeah, we're moving on to... what's next? Still in 2016, Dr. Frank's Build-A-Boyfriend. For Windows, Mac, Linux, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PS5, Xbox Series. Developed by FrankenGames, this comedy BL visual novel... It is a comedy BL visual novel. BL, what is BL? I have no idea. Visual novel mixed with point-and-click adventure elements. So, visual novel, point-and-click adventure, those go... those two genres fit together very well, so that's cool. I guess it's launching the game. There it is. So, to me, this looks like a dating sim. I don't know what's up with the genres that are called out in the description, but to me, I think it's going to be a dating sim. Let's just poke around at a few things. Whoa there, buddy. You're not even going to try to finish the game first? For shame. Okay, so it's got some clever bits. They don't want me going into the extras until I try to play, so let's do it. Once upon a time, in the treacherous mountain hillsides of Guinea, there lived a wondrous, amazing, and most incredible scientist named Dr. Frank. Oh, are we the scientist in this one? And yes, he was a doctor. He finished like half of both of his doctorates before he got kicked out. That totally counts. Can everyone lay off about this? Oh, it's a it said comedy, so now it's evident that this is a comedy. Anyway, the super awesome Dr. Frank spent his days toiling away at his research, pursuing his lifelong dream of bringing people back from the dead. I like the art style. Points to the artists who went with this approach. Because when I saw that scribbly background, I thought, like, hold on, is that? It just looks like it's, unfinished, but now I see, like, okay, this is what they're going for. I dig it. It wasn't for any sentimental reason. There wasn't some long-lost loved one he wanted to bring back or anything. No, this was for a much more noble pursuit, the aim of advancing mankind's scientific knowledge. That's what he always says. That's Frankenstein's thing. He's always wagging his fingers about, like, oh, science and the betterment of humanity, and nah, it's ego. So we'll see if this version of Frankenstein is the same way. Not clear yet. And yet it was with the same research that caused the local villagers and even the weak-minded university men to fear him. What happened? Oh, I can scroll through text. That's funny. Because they were stupid and jerks, and they couldn't possibly understand the sheer genius of Dr. Frank's work. Also, is this the first comedy I've played? Like, the first game that's just very clearly comedic in nature. I think so. I think humor is the intent, obviously, and I think this is the first one. But it was no matter, for the genius doctor was an honorable and humble man who simply continued this most critical research, even if it meant he was completely alone. Well, okay, he wasn't totally alone. Iggs was there, and he was a fine assistant, even though he keeps asking for raises. But the point is, One day a sudden knock came at the door, and the scientist opened it to find a beautiful man with a radiant glow standing there. In his heart he felt a strange, previously unknown feeling begin to form as the man opened his mouth and said, "Gorgeous specimen, yo, what up? Name's Dominic. You're that freak that got kicked out of the Hindenburg U for those weird death experiments, right?" It was like an angel had been sent to meet him, and now that angel was asking about his research. No matter what Dr. Frank did, he couldn't stop his heart from pounding. The good doctor invited the man in, and they quickly got to know each other. And as the days passed, and the man's visits grew longer and longer, their relationship also grew into something romantic. Oh my. So it's a romance. Which, again, dating sim. That's what I get from the romance stuff. It's dating sim? We'll find out. Dr. Frank had never given his heart to anyone before, but maybe for him, maybe for this man named Dominic. I don't know. I'm sorry, Dominic. I'm already like, yeah, you just showed up. I feel like something's going to go down. 3 months later. There you go. I never want to see a beautiful boy ever again. Dr. Frank, you still in there? No one is here to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. The door opens and my assistant Iggs walks into my room. I try to bury myself further into the sheets, hoping that maybe he won't see me. Instead, he rudely opens the blinds. It's been a week, Dr. Frank. So I can be sad as long as I want. I lost the love of my life. Oh, they broke up. Frank, Doc, what's up? He waves his arms in the air out of frustration. Look, I know he meant a lot to you. I mean, he was your first, right? Silence, and no one likes being dumped, especially when it's so out of the blue as that. But sitting in your room all day crying into your bed sheets isn't going to help you recover. You need to... leave me alone. He said I was cute. I was in love. He was my boyfriend. You couldn't possibly know what I'm going through. Actually, Dr. Frank, I've gone through a fair share of breakups myself. You do know how I met my current boyfriend, right? So yes, I think I do know what you're... No, how could you say that to me? My love was special, unique. It wasn't like your love, it was destiny. I roll further into my blankets, breaking my sight line with this egregious interloper. I've been watching a bunch of Frankenstein movies. I watched one in 2015 called Victor Frankenstein. That kind of has this vibe where Igor the assistant is played by Daniel Radcliffe, and initially he is kind of the classical hunchback character, from like the early Universal movies. But then he becomes beautiful because Frankenstein fixes his back and he gets him looking all clean and proper. And it kind of has this vibe where they're like intense about each other. But yeah, I don't know. That movie did not go all the way with it. And this one, they're just like, look, we're all just boyfriends here. Oh, I don't know, actually. No, never mind. I don't know if Iggs and the doctor have a thing going on. Doesn't sound like it yet. I don't get paid enough for this. Dr. Frank. He starts to pull the blanket from off the bed, against which I double my rolling efforts to keep him at bay. Long cutscene, by the way. This is very long. I didn't come in here to fight with you. Can you stop? We have a problem. I can feel his grip lessen, and I peek my head out from the blanket cocoon to look at him. He's holding a piece of paper in his hands with a weird look on his face. All right, grab it, start reading. Tomorrow's the Hindenburg University Conference. The one people travel from all over the country to see. Well, the conference schedule was posted today. And what the hell is this? Right in front of me in plain letters is Returning from Death to Life, a breakthrough study by Dominic Nilion. Whoa! That's why he was there, to steal the research? Oh, low blow, dude. Come on, Dominic. You don't do that. Resurrection? That's my research. But it's Dominic presenting it. This can't be right. He wouldn't be presenting my research under his own name? I tried to tell you last week that I noticed him leaving with some folders again the day he dumped you, but you were too busy crying into a gallon tub of ice cream to listen. No, this couldn't. That asshole. First he breaks my heart and dumps me out of the blue, and even after he called me babe. I mean, how could he say that and then do this? He takes my research, my baby, And now he's presenting it to those jerkwads at Hindenburg University like they hadn't rejected my same exact proposals years previous. Why did he get accepted while I was kicked out? I mean, this is visual novels, so I guess this is what I think of as just like a long cutscene. Might just be the style of game, but at some point, I want to have choices to make. And, choose A or B. Like we saw with, I don't know, Frankenstein Interactive, where there's choices to make. In fact, yeah, I will say, yeah, Frankenstein Interactive had a good pacing in the text, but between choices, this game is just taking too long to get there. It was one time, whatever. It's not important right now. What's important is that Dominic is about to claim my research as his own. Maybe this was his plan all along. Sounds right to me. We were soulmates. I just knew we were. But now I don't know. Oh yeah, the terrible pain we all come to learn sooner or later. I crumpled the paper in my hands, writing with angst. There's no way. There's no way I'm going to let him get away with this. That asshole ruined my life. He's taken my baby, my research. I throw the blanket off me, leap to my feet. Iggs. Yeah, what up? Get the shovel. I'm going to show that asshole what happens when you piss off a scientist. Oh, I forgot the title of this thing. Build a boyfriend. All right, later that night. Frank. Doc, I'm pretty sure this is illegal. I look up at him holding a particularly interesting specimen in my hand. Does this look like the arm of a hot boy to you? This is illegal. A lightning strike touches down a good whiles off, as if to exaggerate his statement. Ugh, I can't keep reading. No one's using these, it's fine. We are desecrating graves. I mean, I've helped you with a lot of your crazier experiments, but this is where I draw the line. Eek. Ugh. I throw the arm I'm holding up to him, quickly climbing out of the grave. So yeah, maybe there's a chance this isn't completely legal, but this is a historical moment, Iggs. We're going to create the first artificial life form and show up that asshole and those idiots at the university who can't skimp on anything. We're not just making the world's first artificial life form here, we're pushing the boundaries of human capability. We're going to create the world's hottest boy. Very, very, very Rocky Horror Picture Show there. Where the intent is not like create just life, it's create hot life. Create attractive life. And then I guess that is always the intent. But I think in this game, much like Rocky Horror, it's gonna work. We're gonna have a hot boyfriend at the end of it. And then Dominic will take one look at him and then realize that he was a fool for leaving me, and an even bigger fool for taking my research because now I have someone even hotter than him. How honorable. Iggs appears to be trying to find the perfect position to hold the specimen up with the least amount of bodily contact. So you see, people who advance the boundaries of human capability were never stopped by silly things like laws. Did you hear an airplane? Yeah, that was loud. Now quick, I heard that Mr. Lance had a pretty big penis. Who's Mr. Lance? And why are we concerned with this package? Well, we know why. Suddenly, something moves in the underbrush. What's that? Hey, what you doing? You almost dropped our precious spoils. But didn't you hear that, Dr. Frank? I think there's something. Again, a noise breaks out from behind us. Well, then hurry up and find that penis. Dr. Frank, behind you. I quickly spin around, a sudden ominous feeling in the pit of my stomach. There's a man I've never seen standing there. I'm sorry, was I disturbing something? Oh, no. I step back into Iggs, hoping that this stranger can't see any of our souvenirs. I'm so sorry, it was his idea, and I punch him quickly before he can say something stupid. This causes him to recoil, and the arm we had been arguing over not a few minutes earlier lands on the ground with a loud thud. The man takes a clear liquid dropped on the ground and looks back at me. Why does he have a shovel? I think we're doing the same thing here. What was his idea? The man takes a step closer to us. I quickly position myself in front of the dropped arm, holding my breath. Oh, Iggs, haha, you're so funny. You're such a kidder, haha. Well, wow, it sure is cold out here all of a sudden. Well, we should be going now. When am I going to get to make choices here? It's been going for a while. I grab our bag of loot and dash away as fast as my legs can take me. I hear Iggs yelling after me, telling me to slow down. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. You got it. Okay, this environment looks conducive to playing a video game. Let's hope there is. If I get arrested, I'm suing you. I dump the bag's contents onto the table, body parts falling out and bouncing off the floor. I said I'm going to sue you. I think we have just enough. Dr. Frank, do we even need all these? Why did you take so many to begin with? Eggs, we are making art here. We can't just use any body part we find, only the absolute most beautiful pieces. I pick up some arms to take a closer look. Like these, see? They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that keratin. Or actually, not as beautiful as the one you dropped, but I suppose you're right. They're beautiful enough. You say that as if I dropped it of my own free will and not because someone punched me. Now, where did we put the, something? Shoot. I turn to look at my assistant. We have a problem. Like how he just desecrated dozens of graves, hacked off and stole family members' body parts, and then were spotted doing so? Well, no, not that. I pause, unsure of how to say this. We didn't grab any, you know. I gestured downward shyly, hoping he'll get the reference. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Dick, we didn't grab any dicks. Oh. Well, what are you going to do? This is terrible. We even had the perfect specimen with Mr. Lance's penis. How am I supposed to make Dominic jealous of me now? Dr. Frank, do you honestly think that is going to make that'll work? Yes. We need to go back. Nope. He blocks my exit, making sure I can't retrieve any other body parts. We don't have time for this. Fine, we need to, I hate saying this. I'll just improvise. I don't like where this is going. It's fine, it's totally fine. We're still making something beautiful here. We just need to be creative. Let our creative juices flow. Now let's see. Finally! This looks like a video game and not just a story being told to me. Holy moly. That took so long that this is it. Whatever happens after I do this part, we're done. I'm going to call it for this video. Alright, well, we have some choices. What's a good hairstyle? I don't know. There you go. That's the classic Igor. Hair color. What's a good color? I don't know. Wait, what? What is? I gotta find out what that is. Tragic anime boy. Eyes. All shiny. That looks good. Skin color. Interesting. What? I don't know. That is a good shade of brown. Penis. Why is that blurred? Because it's like an anime-inspired thing, and they always blur the penis. Who knows? Little carrot, modest cucumber, chunky gourd, double trouble, just like my animes. Yes, that's what we're gonna choose. Confirm that. What? Oh, sorry. There it is. Dr. Frank, what were those penis options just now? Eggs, open the roof doors. I need a little atmosphere as I make history here. He suddenly goes to the crank, reluctantly beginning to turn it. The ceiling creaks open, showing the dark, turbulent skies and cold, harsh rain above us. I raise my arms up, catching the coldness in my outstretched hands. There's a strange sensation in my stomach, a nodding of excitement and anger. It's rising throughout my body, invigorating me with a newfound strength. Hee hee. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm not excited anymore. I'm not going to read these things as if I'm excited. It's been a very long intro. Eggs, this is it. It's perfect. The skies, they know that we're about to do the impossible. They know we're about to. Ha 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 ha. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop us. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I should never be an actor. I don't have the energy for it. I'm going to show Dominic that I don't need him. That I'll never need anyone like him in my life ever again. He and his kind will become obsolete. His kind? What does that mean? I don't like the word. I don't like the sound of that. We're gonna better the world, Eggs. We're gonna make it so that no one will ever have their hearts broken again. Dr. Frank, you're scaring me. I can do this. I can make the most beautiful boyfriend ever. All right, I just want to see how this boyfriend turns out. Why is it black? That's it. I'm not going to go any further in this very long. I don't think this is the intro. I think this is the game. You click through dialogue. You get some interactivity like the building a boyfriend thing earlier. But I think this is it. So, alright. That's Dr. Frank's build a boyfriend. Yes, I am quitting. Because it takes way too long to get to the next thing. So, yeah, we're moving on to the final game. Let's bring that up real quick. 2017, Stern Pinball Arcade, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein for Windows and PS3 by Farside Technologies, Inc. It features a fully animated Frankenstein monster. So, this is the pinball game from 1995 called Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Except because it's a pinball game, I wouldn't look at it. It's not a video game. But then Stern Pinball had like a virtual arcade thing where they were bringing back some of their pinball tables, and this is one of them. So in 2017, it became possible to play a digital virtual version of their pinball game. And I assume I can go into full screen eventually. We'll see. Yeah, there it is. You can see some of the free tables there. Is that gone in 60 seconds? That kind of looks like it. Last Action Hero is there, so that's fun. But yeah, I think their model was like, you install the application, and then they sell you the tables piecemeal. You pay for the ones you want. So if we scroll down, you can see here they have Starship Troopers, Harley Davidson. Last Action Hero we looked at already, Ghostbusters. So they have a few options. But the one that matters to us is, of course, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I don't know if I know what the controls are. I hope they're easy. Alright, we have a door to exit. I don't know what this pinball button does. We have a bust of the creature there on the right. And some posters, but let's go ahead and start. Oh. What are the controls, actually? Look, I have to... That's the shake. Oh, different angles. That's fancy. Oh no, hold on. Give me a moment. I need to look up the controls for this. Oh no. Oh, it's the mouse. There you go. Okay, cool. We're just playing now. We're doing this. I never quite know how you make progress in a pinball game except getting a higher and higher score. I know there's like objectives. It's not clear what the objective is on this table. I assume it would be like, who are we? Are we Victor or are we the creature? Let's just see if we can smack the creature up there. I don't know what just happened. Well, this is fitting. That last game took way too long, but this one, being a pinball game, I don't think we'll need too much time to get the gist of it, so... Yeah, I'm losing my voice because that last game made me talk so much. Oh, spacebar to shoot the ball. Oh, that's always good to get caught up in the bumpers. Ice Cave. Oh boy. Ice Cave Award. That's great. Oh, come on. Is that Robert De Niro? I don't think that's Robert De Niro on that face.
All that I once loved lies in a shallow grave.
That was Kenneth Branagh, right? Who's the actor who played Frank the Doctor in that. That's not Kenneth Branagh on the whatever, the back glass there. I don't think it is. What is this? Oh, extras for the table? Table history. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, again, it's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein from '95. Deep and atmospheric table designed by John Borg. Oh, we even get the designer. That's good. Made by Sega. It was also one of the only pinball tables to use an oversized 192 by 64 pixel DMD. 3,000 units of this table were produced. So what does it say? Interesting modal gameplay, spectacular music, and a fully animated Frankenstein monster that actually throws the balls across the playfield during multi-ball. Ooh, let's try to get a multi-ball. All right, so that's just the details for this table. All right, let's go in again. All right, how do I get a multi-ball? I really have no clue. Hey, that was good. How do I flip that middle flipper? I have no clue. Usually, like, if there are flippers in the middle of the table, the right or left. Yeah, this is odd. I don't quite understand. Oh, multi-ball. Geneva. Oh man, is there any way to get this ball to smack the creature in the face? I guess we're playing as Frankenstein, because if the creature's throwing multi-balls at us, we're enemies, we're adversaries in this table. Oh, ice cave again? No. One Frankenstein letter, no clue what that is. I could have read the instructions, but I don't want to. I never pay attention to the instructions or details for pinball tables. I just play them. Oh. 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 Hey, we got the words. I have to spell out creation? That is a big word. Great. I do like the soundtrack, even though it's not appropriate for the vibe of this movie. 137 million points. Okay. I want to go again. I wonder how successful these virtual pinball tables have been, financially. This is from I didn't see that many tables in the menus. You noticed. You were there. You saw what was there. It wasn't that many. So yeah, I just wonder, yeah, pinball in general just feels like a niche thing. It's not going to have a huge audience of people who are dying to play virtual pinball. The physical table, well, even physical tables aren't going to draw in a big crowd. So yeah, maybe it's just cursed, like point-and-click adventures or something. It's cursed to have a limited audience. But passionate audience. I'm sure pinball, people are super passionate about their favorite hobby here, but yeah. Also, I think these days there are virtual pinball tables that are just fan-created. Like people just take it upon themselves. Or there's an engine or something for, you supply the graphics and all these elements, all the models, and then you program the rule set or whatever. I think that's a thing. Who knows? Oh, I think we're spelling something. Are we? Oh, wrong one. I think we're spelling Geneva. Just looking at the clock. We're pushing an hour. I really am trying not to go over an hour in these videos. So. I guess we'll do 2 more, because I'm sure I'll fail this run very soon, and then I'll do 1 more after that, because it is fun. I am enjoying myself here, but it is obviously a very simple game. Yeah, I have no illusion of making meaningful progress in this one though. Am I gonna spell creation? I don't think so. I guess if I want to do anything, I want to chuck the ball at the creature. But yeah, I haven't gone close at all. that it? Extra ball. What does that mean? Oh no!
You're well guarded.
Who's well guarded? Me? Who knows? Who knows what is going on? That's my reaction to pinball in general. Like, I don't know what's happening. The ball's bouncing around. There's all sorts of little deals lighting up and moving around. Look at the colors. I've already established that I'm a graphics person. Like, I need fancy visuals to get into a game. So it makes sense that I would respond to all the bright colors. Oh, here it comes. I wonder if you can put it into, if you can prevent it zooming in the way it does. Like, there's a dynamic zoom, which I'm sure is necessary to play it properly, but I also feel like there must be some players who just don't want to do that. They just want to have the view of the whole table all at once. This run is taking a while, so if it continues, then this is my only run. I'm going to stop after this. Yeah, I wish I could have fulfilled my dream of chucking the ball at the creature's face, but I don't know if that'll happen. Oh. Let's see if we can aim the ball. I know there's a thing here about, like, controlling the ball, but I don't know how to do that. Pro pinball people probably know all about that. Is that it? I mean, he did say that's it. Oh, look at that. I get to punch in my initials. How do I punch in my initials? Oh, okay. Using the interface. Alright, let's, yeah. Oh, I already messed up. Well, whatever. Today we are WLL.
All that I once loved lies in a shallow grave.
Wait, what? A billion? Am I right here? Yeah, look, my name's already on the board. Haha. But yeah. 100, 100,000, million, billion? Holy moly. What's up with these scoring systems? Jeez. I like that Mary is the top score. That is appropriate. Justine. Eli. Who's Eli? Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Justine, Elizabeth, Victor, Mary. I wonder who would have been 5th place. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Alright, well that's it. That is Stern Pinball Arcade. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, a pinball game that was a real thing in '95, and now it's a virtual thing here in this game on Steam and on PS3. But that's it. That's it for this game, and that's it for this day. That's the end of day 15. And again, we're past the halfway point at this point. We're going to be way up in the PC zone from this point on. It's a lot of Windows, a lot of stuff from indie devs. So yeah, it's going to be a motley mix. I'll say that. That's it for now. So thanks for watching, and until tomorrow, I'll see ya.